Previously on Modesty and Fashion. How you guys doing today? Feeling good? Feeling good? When you hear the word modest or modesty, what is your first
Modesty has a lot to do with how you, I guess, moderate the kind of outward presentation that you put out there to the world for people to see. And I think that as it relates to sexuality, because sometimes people put themselves out there, to be viewed sexually. And I think modesty tries to.
I feel like I shouldn't hide my beauty because He made me.
So you're glorifying God with every time you get dressed. Do you feel like you glorify God?
I feel like I'm being me.
So who are you?
I am, like, God is in me.
So you are glorifying God.
Yeah.
So it goes
okay.
it goes to a man's thought. He thinks that is what he is, and I feel like a lot of the times there are people that do worship themselves when they do dress because.
Okay, so fellas, let me ask you a question. These are pictures of Beyonce and Lisa Bonet at the Met Gala 2015. Okay. Which ladies? You see? Okay. All right. So these ladies, they had different types of views about their outfits, their choice of outfits, and I just want to know, how do you guys feel about what they wore, and who do you feel is more appealing?
Bring that right here.
I already know why Beyonce did it.
Okay.
Because I talk about this a lot at work. This is a topic of our conversation pretty much every day. Moses, once again. Well, for me, Beyonce, yeah, she's flowing, like the outfit, looks nice, yeah, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, Lisa Bonet is a beautiful, beautiful woman. Mm-hmm. And that right there, just her beauty, facial beauty, just is drawing me in already. And just to see how conservative she's dressed, it's just, that's even more, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, more of a turn on.
Yeah.
For me. Mm-hmm. I can't speak for every man, but for me, Lisa Bonet, because everything you want to see in Beyonce, you're seeing it. It's just, you may not be seeing her actual private areas, but all right. You have hips, you have a rear, okay, yeah, whatever. But Lisa Bonet, she's saying something different. I can be sexy without having to show cleavage and all that skin. I can be beautiful without having to show all that cleavage and all that skin.
Wow. Interesting.
You know what I mean? She's just gorgeous.
Named on them again. Beyonce, let's be real, she's doing it sex sells. So you don't even look like this could be gearing up to the next album. Like, all that is for her fans, rather it be guys or rather be girls. So sex sells in that matter, and she still looks appealing. So her even wearing that dress, it just even showing her like, well, what, after the baby and all that, she still got it. Her is more like, I'm settled in my career, I'm good, and it's just real laid back. She feels that she probably don't have to go that route, but they in different industry. So,
well, let me tell you this. Okay, so you said sex sells, right?
Yeah.
So Beyonce's a Christian, all right, and we're going back to this whole ideal of modesty, being modest, and
sorry.
Sex sells for our societal views, but what are our spiritual views?
But
if you are a Christian,
that's something you have to ask her. She didn't ask. She ain't sit down with her managers and say. They sat down and say, right dress. Okay. Good. Going for the album. Let's do this.
What about you? But you're a man and you are a believer of Christ. So you feel that so you basically said that she's, it's okay, like she's appealing.
What I'm saying is that she's in the industry where whatever, we don't know where she's gearing up for, but what she did, she got a lot of attention. So that, it keeps our mind on Beyonce. It keeps the fellas' minds on Beyonce.
How do you feel?
It kept my mind on Beyonce.
So you feel like it's okay for her to dress like this?
I mean, I'm not her man, so I can't say if it's okay or not. But while I looked at it, was all right.
Okay, all right. Anyone else?
Basically, what you said is the exact reason why I mentioned that when I think about modesty, I think about attitude, because she's doing the exact opposite. Like, it's like, oh, it's about me. It's about how I'm looking and stuff. And it's like, I don't know if Beyonce's a Christian or not. I can't really say that or not. That's between her and the Lord. But that's not really Christ-like at the end of the day. Like, that's not like that's not even just trying to dress nice. Like, you're just trying to be seen. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care if you promote an album or whatever. Like, and even more importantly, like, she's a role model. She's not just doing for her thing. Like, there's many women that look up to her, and so it's just like you have to understand the type of responsibility that you have. Not to say it's all on you, but you still have a responsibility on how you present yourself. And I feel that Lisa, she looks nice and everything like that. You don't have to dress all like that, but it's still nice. She's comfortable in her own skin. She can dress like that and still be great and just do what she got to do.
Okay.
I think he's got something he wants to say. I'll follow up after.
Moses again. I don't know if you guys remember. I'm 32, and I don't know if you guys remember back in the day when a female would dress like a dude basically, and be the baddest thing walking in your neighborhood, and she was just gorgeous, just flowing, and everybody wanted to know who that female was, wanted to get with that female, and all she had on was a pair of baggy jeans, a football jersey or a baseball jersey, hat turned to the back, hair done, but pretty, with some Timbs on, and she looked good. What happened to that?
It's Darnell again. It's your artist. If you go back, you got TLC, you got Salt and Pepper, and how they was dressing, just like that. So so it's the artist, like whatever they saw, what the people saw, they was dressing.
What
they was crisscross. They was wearing the saggy pants and everything. So it was cool. Now, what artists is saying, this is cool. This is the style. You know what I'm saying? So that
But then you also have artists that are dressing like Lisa Bonet.
I mean, no, you do, but who's more who's more mainstream?
You're right, but
Why should we maintain the status quo?
Huh?
Why should we maintain the status quo? I mean, if people can dress the way they need to dress, like, yo, just do what you got to do. Like,
but it's out there because I remember.
Feel like,
I'm
sorry.
Because even with the like I've seen females going to parties now, and it's like ever since Beyonce had that song about freakum dress, girls I've seen girls where on the train, or if you see them there's a club not too far from you pass it, their skirts would be like hooker level. And I'm like, back in the day, if a girl dressed like that, it was. But the culture now is that standard. You go into a club, you have your freakum dress, and it's sad, but that's the cultural norm, and people follow it.
Well, people feel like some people don't even know they being programmed when they being programmed. So that's just the whole sense of it. It's like we go around, we don't even know, but music has a lot to, as far as on the society, as far as how people dress and things like that. The fashion world, like, when it's about to turn, if you're in it, you know the trends and things like that and what's going to come back. We just passed like retro, like we was just doing retro and all that. We was bringing back the old Jordans and everything, we was doing all that, but now they put a little twist on it, there's you got your European style mixed with another style. So it's like it's a mixture that's going on now. So the fashion world, they not looking, they just looking at it as fashion. That's what it is. So
For me, when I think about it, I think, out of those two outfits, what would I rather have my girlfriend wearing if she was going to be out in public? Or if I was going to have a daughter and I wanted her to be out in public? Even if she was, 16 or 18 years old, which she would consider to be pretty independent at that point, in some degree. And I would definitely not go with the Beyonce outfit. And I think that we have to think about, well, if I would want my daughter to wear that, why would I want a wife or, or even like just a romantic relationship before we even get into the seriously committed level? And I think that we should really consider that and not have a double standard.
So when you say that, what do you think Jay-Z felt?
I don't care what Jay-Z feels because I'm not Jay-Z.
Right, but that's his woman, so he probably felt like, you know what, she's bad and you can't have her. I like that. Some people.
He's also too living. Hold on. He's also too living at a different standard than what we are trying to live.
Right.
And I would have to agree with Yev. I wouldn't want my wife nor my daughter, and nor would I appreciate any young woman that walk out the house.
So you wouldn't agree with me just what you just said, the different standards. So it's the element of the industry that she's in. And where she's already put herself out.
She's still a human being. Hold on, she's still a human being that can make her own decisions. So at the end of the day, if she's deciding that this is what she wants to wear, she's doing that. I think it's not modest at all. I think it's immodest. And as much as I don't really appreciate or really like, Lisa Bonet's outfit. It's a little much. But I would rather my wife or daughter walk out the house with that than what Beyonce was wearing.
If I can be honest, I wouldn't want them to walk out the house with nothing.
No.
Listen. Like, that's excessive.
Yeah, I think this is way over.
This is
way over.
Too much for me.
Yeah, it's
like, everybody goes out the way to make a statement in the industry, and it's like, why? You choose what you want it to be, you choose your style. Cool. Go for it. I don't care. My thought process has to be, I cannot have my child coming out like Beyonce. Would I look at her? Yeah, I would. I'm human. I'm not stupid. I like what I see. Will I marry her? No. I wouldn't do it.
How do you feel? Sorry, how do you feel?
I'm really trying to, this is my first time actually. I heard about this, but I've never seen it.
And sorry, introduce yourself.
My name is Abdul Suleiman, from the Bronx, and trying to figure out, okay, Beyonce, obviously her outfit is very revealing, and I think it's just, they just try to get attention with these things, This outfit, sometimes if people say it's a fashion statement, I don't know this one, I don't know what this one really means, but I know this is just screaming for attention, and just trying to make a statement. Usually people try to stay relevant, and especially in this industry, if the music is not, they don't have music going right now, they're gonna make a fashion statement, or they're gonna do something, some kind of publicity stunt, whether it's good or bad, just to stay relevant in the circuit. And this one, just her type and her style, I guess she has like, her dad kind of has that weird feel, so, she's kind of like artsy, so I really don't know like what this means, but, I guess to each his own, but.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to move on to the next question, guys.
I had one thing to say, but I think I wanted to take a certain direction. But
say it, brother. Say it.
I don't know if can I say it.
Say it, brother. Say it.
I was just gonna say, now that we're talking about this, just even in the context of church, I go to a medium-sized church, and we have other churches within the Northeast region, and there will be some. I remember me and my friend, we was coming up as younger guys, and we would see like some young adult woman in the church, wonderful people. But they weren't married. And I remember one conversation, one sister, whether it be in my church or in the region, we was just saying to ourselves, she wears, natural hair. And I mean, that time I was ignorant when it came to natural hair or different things, but
well,
no. But and the sister, she, I'm not gonna say she wears grandma dresses, but what we're saying is that she's a wonderful young lady. Maybe if she would have,
Spice
it up a little.
Okay.
Guys are visual creatures, so.
And that's good. And I like that you brought it up because I like that you brought that up, and you're not, diverting into the next topic. I mean, you're not like going off the topic because I'm actually have something for you guys. Ladies, models, can you please come out? Have a scenario. Okay. So, can you please come forward?
In the middle, please.
A little bit more. Okay. So, wait, Sony, can you please move? Yeah. All right. All right. So, all right. So, here's a scenario. You're at your friend's birthday party, and you see two extremely beautiful women at this party, right? And you have to figure out who should I approach first. All right.
Are you really gonna ask this question?
No. Okay.
You really gonna ask this?
So who do you feel like is more outwardly attractive concerning their choice of clothing? Okay? Concerning their choice of clothing.
Moses has an answer.
All right. See, depending on the mindset at the moment. Depending on the mindset of the moment, I would see that outfit, and I'm thinking, like I said, depending on my mindset at the moment. Oh, I want her to go home with me tonight.
Which one? Nina? Sorry, introduce yourself.
Sorry.
Nina and
Sasoni. Okay, Nina. Yeah, that I was like, oh, that's how she dressed. Oh, for real. All right, so she's pretty much out there, screaming for attention.
So that's what you.
That's what I'm getting.
Okay.
And I'll see the conservative look, and off the top, I'm thinking, oh, she looks real nice. She's gorgeous, beautiful. I love the dress. Awesome. Once again, I like shoes, but I can't see the shoes, so.
Show me the shoes. And they're Houston. They're from Houston.
Okay. Awesome. The whole outfit is flowing, and I'm gonna want to engage in conversation. I'm gonna want to speak to her, pick her brain, know who she is. Nina, that's your name, Nina. I see Nina. I don't really want to know too much. I just, I want to know just one thing. It has nothing to do with speaking.
Wow.
So, at the moment, we at a party, right?
Yeah. Your friend's birthday party.
This is what's going to be, right? It's going to be Nina, because I'm like, it's going down tonight. And it's not going to be her, because I'm like, I'm going to have to take her out on a date.
Wow.
so
that's
I have a totally different view on this, though. Wait.
That's like right now. Like that's just what you look at, right? It's like you gonna have to take her out on a date.
Wait,
but you know what? What if she's not really not down like that, but she is.
Wait, time out. This is my view on this. Okay, so Sonny. Beautiful J.
That's
wrong place.
But not inside.
That's why I wouldn't talk to her, because we're not in that setting. Like, for me, it has everything to do about the setting.
Yeah. It's a birthday party, though.
Yeah, but where's the
so you going to church?
No, this is
she's going to church.
You going to church?
She's going to a nice event, a nice social event.
Are we talking about a gale, or are we talking about a backyard party? Are we talking about a picnic?
Like, I want to be on the wall with her dancing.
This is all I'm saying. Like,
be on the wall.
Like, party.
That's what's coming to my mind. Yo, if I'm thinking about a party, I'm thinking about we finna get down, we having fun, we dancing.
But I think that like
she's gonna be hot.
I think that
she's gonna be on the wall, and if you gonna dance with her, it's gonna be face to face.
But honestly, I think that the nature of a standard, like in its nature, means that it's not gonna change based on the situation. It's going to be there regardless. And so, like, if I'm gonna go at a party, I'm not looking for a girl that's out there like that. I'm looking for a girl that will showcase similar values. Like, so if it's like that, I'm gonna go after her. Then before going after her.
Okay.
I'm not gonna change my values based on where I'm
But
at.
I have to
because-
add something in with this scenario.
Okay.
Okay. So, Nina, she's a college grad, has a successful job, goes to church, occasionally drinks and parties. But Sony is an ex-prostitute. And she just gave her life to God about a year ago. So, you know, she's trying to live a more righteous life. She doesn't drink anymore. She doesn't party anymore. So,
So why
now,
is she at this party though?
who do you
It comes back to what the nail
So
said.
So I'll answer your first
There's
question.
only one judge, right? So I can't judge Sony based upon her past. You know what I mean? Like her I have nothing to do with her past. I'm getting to know who she is now, not what she was 2 weeks ago. Because 2 weeks ago I didn't know Sony, and that has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Okay, so you don't care that she was.
I do care, but I mean,
But how are we supposed to know this? Like,
But-
this
No, because you
information that
found
we
out.
received?
okay,
You
now,
found out.
I found out
What type
through
of-
Sony, through conversation with
Before.
Sony.
Like you found out before, like, you know, through a friend. Like, okay, she was an ex-prostitute, and you know, she actually is a college grad. She has a good job and everything.
That's all fine.
All right, so Nina and Sony, how do you ladies feel about whatever you heard and what you're wearing exactly?
Okay, so what I was saying was that I feel that he was saying that he would choose, you mean based off looks, so that's him kind of judging, where he said that he wouldn't judge the fact that, or he's not the judge based that she is an ex-prostitute or whatever, but you're still judging because you're judging off of appearances.
Yeah.
Now, as far as going off of clothing, depending on, to me it's all about setting, it depends on, you know, the person, who you are and your character, like your outfit doesn't define you. You know, when I go out to a party, I'm not going to wear this, but I'm not going to wear this either. I may wear something, you know, a little bit fitted, tight, but I would balance it off with maybe if I'm wearing a tight bottom, I would wear like a kind of more of a loose fitting top, or I would wear a tight top with a loose fitting bottom, but you know, I would balance it out.
Okay, and for just for your reference, the outfit that Nina is wearing, it's Tashi before Tashi converted into a Christian clothing line, and Sony is wearing the new and improved Tashi. Okay.
Can I say something?
Okay.
She a Christian.
Yes.
Remember that.
Yes. We're both Christians. And Sony, sorry, Sony.
I'm a Christian
How do
too.
you feel?
How do I feel? Well, I'm in fashion, so this is what I wear regular, but to a party, I wouldn't wear this. I would wear this top, but a different bottom. Like she said, a tighter bottom and a loose top. But on a regular day, going out, you see me on the street, this is what I'm wearing because I'm walking down 7th Avenue, which is a garment district, so.
Okay, good. Abdul, you you wanted to say something, Abdul.
Oh yeah. Basically, like to the first question, I was gonna say I would probably approach both of them and just talk to them and just see where their heads are, because at the end of the day, perception is a lot of people's reality, but perception can only go so far. So I could look at her and say, oh wow, she's revealing or whatever. And I'll talk to her and see where her head is, see what's going on in her life, blah blah blah. Then also I would look at her and I would say, hey, what's going on? You know, are you hot? You know, I would talk to her, like, what's going on? You know, just to see where their heads are. So for me, it's like physical and appearance is cool, but at the end of the day, really, it doesn't really matter about that.
And to your point,
About
the
the
Bible
hotness?
speaks about judging a person on their character. All right, and judging people, period, because it says be careful for nothing. It also says that be a judge of the surroundings that you place yourself in. So if I'm gonna place myself in a surrounding that's not conducive to my mindset or where it's supposed to be, then of course I have to say, well, what is this person about? So I have to judge a person, and what can I judge a person off of?
The appearance. But that's
You know
the
what I'm
first thing.
So in that sense, he sort of kind of has to.
You're not supposed to judge though.
No. The Bible tells you, it mandates you to be a judge of character, to be a judge of what's in your surroundings, what can affect you. So in that sense, you're judging, but you're not judging to condemn.
Right.
You're judging to basically make sure that you're in a safe place.
Okay.
In that sense, you know what I'm saying? It's not a condemned judge, rather it's a judgment of character.
I judged. I ain't gonna lie. I think I went too overboard when I judged, because it wasn't just the character. I went in like the next day.
He was like,
or the night. So that
I'm gonna take her on a day. I don't want to take out the other girl on a
We all
day.
judge by appearance. Like, even if you sit here and lie and say, "Oh no, I don't," we all do. So, you know, and to say that, like, I mean, you don't really know a person until you speak to them. You know, once you hear, like, I can dress provocatively, but once you really speak to me, you'll hear that I'm.
She would throw me off right there. I'm like,
you'll be like,
going nowhere tonight. You know, I'm fighting. I'm like, that's just how she want to judge.
Not to lie, but sometimes on the train it happens all the time where I could come on the train and there's a woman dressed like that. We make eye contact, or even if I would have seen both of them at the party, I would try not to. I'm not gonna lie. I would try not. If we happen to talk, my mind would tell me no, but I was like, you know, human nature would say continue talking to her. But if from far away, I'll be like, she gonna make me fall. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
And so I would avoid her in my mind. My body might draw that. But I'm being real. We have to, even on the train or in the interaction, you judge a woman's off of appearance.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ladies. Okay, guys. So thank you all for your views about that topic. Now let's bring back the ladies so we can have the ultimate discussion. All right.
Coming up on Modesty and Fashion.
So everyone is back, men and female, and I found out some very interesting things, different
What is
perspectives.
considered flashy?
Big chains, diamonds.
I mean, but how many men at the church you've seen, honestly?
What if he has a Louis Vuitton suit on though? Is that flashy? It's a clean Louis suit. Is that flashy?
I mean, how can you tell it's Louis? Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
You gonna see it on there.
Big L, the
No, it's a pattern.
One person that stated that you know she, you know, basically was maybe doing that for sex sells and.
Would you be okay with your woman dressing like that? No, I'm not saying. Oh, your daughter?
She's not in that industry.
Even better, your mom.
She's not in that industry.
What if your mom was in that industry? Would you be okay with that?
She's not.
What
It's not. First of all, it's not me to be okay with. It's her.
What
and if Jay-Z's okay with it, then
I'm asking you a question.